HD is going to break down some film for us. Let's talk quarterbacks. Let's start with Jalen Milroe. Obviously, he does it through the air. He does it on the ground. He had 4 touchdowns against his LSU team last season. What makes him so hard to defend?
Number one is athleticism. I have 2 plays that's going to display that right here. If you're going to watch Jalen Milroe, the first play is going to be a toss sweep, but you don't have to toss it if he's getting a snap. He's going to go around to the left end, and he's going to score a touchdown. But this wide receiver, tight end, and this offensive guard do a great job of sustaining their blocks, and also this wide receiver at the top. As you see it from the black end, he has the first man on the line of scrimmage. This wide receiver has the first bubble backer, and he has this corner out wide. Look at this avenue and also an extra blocker that Jalen Milroe runs right past. Now, another play that they love to run is called the zone read. We've seen LSU struggle with this versus Texas A&M. Jalen Milroe right here, he's going to read this defensive end or the end man of the line of scrimmage. If he shoots down, he's going to keep this football. Great job by Jalen Milroe understanding what this guy is doing. Now, he's going to keep this football. This corner has to replace. You got to be aggressive, but under control. Bad job by him, and we know Jalen Milroe is going to run through arm tackles every single opportunity that he gets. Next thing you know, it's a touchdown, and they're off to the races.
And HD, if you can do that against Georgia, it feels like you can do that against anybody, but if he is able to get going running the football, how does that open it up for the rest of their run game, and how important it is that against this LSU defense?
So I think, number one, the strong suit of Jalen Milroe is the ability to rush the football and put a defense in a bind. I think if you're Kalen DeBoer, you can't come out saying, hey, we're going to throw the ball all over the place. You have to play towards Jalen Milroe's strength, especially when the opposing team had struggled in last matchup guarding the zone read.
Okay, so we see here, obviously, Jalen Milroe is a dual threat quarterback. We know that LSU has issues with dual threat quarterbacks. We saw what Marcel Reed did to them. So how do you expect the same from them tonight from Alabama?
Well, they had a week off, LSU, defensively to be able to prepare for Jalen Milroe. He hit them for over 150 yards last year and 4 touchdowns, like you mentioned earlier, Christine. So you have to play assignment football, number one. Guys have to read your keys. If you have one mishaps, it can be to the house for a touchdown, as we've seen right there versus the University of Georgia.
Okay, let's talk about the other quarterback in this matchup, Garrett Nussmeier for LSU. He is great through the air.
Yep.
How do you expect him to play tonight?
I think the biggest key in this football game is going to be whether or not this young man can continue helping them keep drives alive. That's been one of the things that has helped them so much, especially actually because, you know, this offense at times gets very one-dimensional. Yep. They love passing the football, and they do that very well. They do it by choice, but this is one of the best teams in all of college football at converting on 3rd and longs. Conversely, though, Alabama's one of the best in stopping those. So I think that matchup is going to be key. We talk about Kyron Lacey a lot. He is still very good, Garrett Nussmeier, at distributing the football among his receivers. So I think that is going to be the key to watch with this LSU football.
And I'll say for Garrett Nussmeier, I thought he blew an opportunity versus Texas A&M to really climb draft boards. Yep. He had some bad plays that put his team in positions that they couldn't really come back from, right? And we've seen Texas A&M take advantage of those opportunities that he presented. 3 interceptions in this game tonight versus Alabama. You have to protect the football. That's your number one job as the quarterback of LSU.